Facebook misrepresents what the company is all about right now, that they are more than just that, and it's time for the company to grow, like Google did with Alphabet when they became more than just Google.
Facebook was born in a specific time and place. A college campus, the web. It was what we could build at the time to put people back into our experience of technology.
And he says they're no longer there, that they can move on from there. So Meta is the new company. So they're working on, and describe for people the metaverse. Yeah, so this is the whole idea of everybody's going to be using virtual reality. This got really nerdy today and really hard to understand. Even he said that they don't totally get it yet, but they're going to put virtual reality into it, and that they'll figure it out down the road. So the reason why they're meta, the metaverse or meta world is going to be, he says, a virtual world that we're all going to live in down the line. That instead of staring at a screen or going on Zoom, that initially you'll put glasses on, but eventually it'll just be something around you. They don't know if it's going to be holograms or what. They're not there yet. Where you'll be able to transport yourself into another world, where it's going to feel like that you were with your coworkers, you're going to see them, you're going to be able to interact with them, they can see you, you're going to be with family members who aren't physically around you, you can play chess with somebody in China like they're sitting right in front of you, and it will look like they're right in front of you. Here's how, and it sounds like something out of a freaky movie where everything's going to go wrong. Here's how he described it.
You're going to really feel like you're there with other people. You'll see their facial expressions, you'll see their body language, maybe figure out if they're actually holding a winning hand.
And it's going to take tons of human power, billions of dollars. They are willing to put it in. They're already saying that they're going to give over $100 million to just get people thinking about this and how they would create content for it. That when you want to get together, you won't get in front of a screen, that you will walk into some place and either put on glasses or turn on the hologram system or whatever it is a million years down the road, and you guys would be right in front of me right now, and we would be able to interact and see each other, and I could find you on a playing card. Why do they want that? He says it is the way we're going to interact in the future. Oh, it's safe from COVID. Wait, one of the good things about the virus has been I don't see anybody anymore. Yeah. Well, now you won't have to see anybody, but you will still see everybody. The way that he's putting it, and you could be in Hawaii, you could be in Bora Bora, you can create your own, you could be on a planet somewhere else.
We're going to live our lives with some kind of
headset virtual world.
Yeah, you might be there, but you will virtually be there.
Yeah, and then you won't live there actually.
I don't get it. How does this work?
Yeah, well, I don't think he gets it either at this point.
Here's the, you mentioned, Alex, at the beginning of this, we found this out with 3D television. People do not want to put on glasses or helmets or any of that crap. So
well, that's how
they've got to come up with a different way.
No, but
how are they going to transmit it?
So here's where they're beginning. This is the technology they know they think they can figure out right now, but they know they can begin with, is that they are working on Facebook virtual reality, which virtual reality is where everything that you're seeing, it's completely blocked off, and it's all computer generated. And augmented reality, which is AR, is where you got regular glasses on and you can see the real world, but then there are virtual elements that are jumping in there. So they've already got the glasses, the VR glasses, the Oculus. They bought Oculus, and now they're coming up with new ones. So they've got that they're saying we're going to begin by you put on VR glasses. They are working on the AR ones right now. See, this is where it got so nerdy today. They're working on the AR ones right now. When you would put them on, it would look like maybe any glasses that you would wear today. They wouldn't be these big clunky things that you can't see through, and that you could be living your life, and then your wife, imagine that, to jump out of nowhere, not even be there, and virtually, to your eyes, she's right there and saying, hey, on your way home tonight, you got to pick up bread as you're heading home.
What if you're rolling around with a mistress?
Well, they're just going to get very. I've had that question. Years ago, we did a story about porn and how they have led all of the technology from beta and VHS to mobile video, and doing that story somehow ended up on a porn set. They couldn't use any of the sound; it was all moaning, but. They have led a lot of this technology. You've got to imagine, and maybe they are, leading some of this as well, not with Facebook, but
so you could put on this device on your
head, all of a sudden you're doing whatever you want to do. I don't know, but so
I want to end up dead too. I really do.
They've got a lot they've got to figure out. It's going to begin with this technology of putting on glasses, but he says down the road, a long time, he admits this is, not going to be any time right away where you don't put anything on and just around us stuff starts popping up. This is pie in the sky stuff that may or may not ever come to fruition.
All right, I know, but since nearly all of this is imaginary, right?
It is right now, yeah.
It sounds like they were just doing a free-thinking...
yeah, but they're putting a lot of money into it.
Right, because they have more money than they know what to do. Isn't this just to completely turn the public focus away from their scandals, like the way they encourage anorexic girls to become more anorexic and bulimic girls to be more bulimic, and, the maids getting sold in the Middle East and the genocide that they've helped facilitate?
They're telling the developers that they're ready to go. They've got development platforms, and so go at it. To whether or not it is a diversion tactic, the efforts are going to be getting. It is interesting, though, with all of the debate that's out there right now about Facebook and privacy and all that. He slipped this in there quite a bit, but not ever referencing really what he was talking about.
Privacy and safety need to be built into the metaverse from day one. You'll get to decide when you want to be with other people, when you want to block someone from appearing in your space, or when you want to take a break and teleport to a private bubble to be alone.
Do you remember that Albert Brooks movie, Defending Your Life? Yeah, I feel like that is a video that when he arrived and they're showing him around this other world of technology and eat whatever you want to eat and you'll never get fat, and it was that same kind of music of you can do whatever you want, and you can transport yourself over here and over there.
They're going to end up, everyone's life is going to be recorded, is what's going to happen.
Well, Facebook already, they do now have on the market Ray-Ban sunglasses that have cameras in them, and he made a point that that even cell phones don't do it. The camera is on when a little light comes on, a little white light on them, but you can buy those now where you can walk around Ray-Ban sunglasses hooked up to Facebook, and you can record and take pictures.
Google had that a few years ago. Google Glass?
Yeah, where you could walk and that fell apart too. I mean, that was a nerdy thing for a while. And
people were getting assaulted because somebody would walk in a bar with Google Glass, and everyone realized they were being recorded, and so they would get punched in the face.
Yeah, that went away. The 3D TVs went away. I want to live my life, and we'll see where this one goes.
All right, Alex, thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Go on Facebook, name change. More on that coming up, including some more blathering from Mark Zuckerberg in a pretty funny next. John and Ken, Deborah Marquez News.
A man from Westwood is expected to plead guilty to providing the counterfeit drugs that killed rapper Mac Miller in 2018. The drugs turned out to contain fentanyl. The author is one of 3 people charged in Miller's death. His guilty plea is expected next month. The billionaire developer behind the Grove, Palisades Village, and the Americana may run for mayor in L.A. A spokesperson told L.A. Magazine Rick Caruso is seriously considering it. The Vatican has canceled a planned live broadcast of President Biden's meeting with the Pope. It says the broadcast has been trimmed to only cover the arrival of Biden's motorcade at the Vatican. Why? We'll go to the 210, and we will check in with the Kfi Am Sky next.
A lot of our listeners have ended up in car crashes. Well, that's sad. But they, actually, it's a positive side to it. Oh, yeah. They trusted 3 James accident attorneys after the Brooklyn accident, and explain why, would you? Well, in the moments and days following an accident, people don't know what to do or who to turn to. Your life is upside down. It's changed. You're in pain. You may not be able to drive or work. The worst part is the insurance company, the one that promised to protect you, well, they're going to try to pay you the least amount of money possible for your injury. Well, the team at TKs is not going to let that happen. They'll get you the medical care you need and help you get your life back on track. While they're award-winning attorneys, that's right. They'll work on your behalf to get you the most amount of money possible. Until they win your case. If you or somebody you love is hurt in an accident, you call Sweet James. 800-500-5200. 800-500-5200. SweetJames.com.
Southern Californians could save an average of $537 when they switch to auto insurance through the Auto Club. Visit AAA.com/insurance to see how much you could save. Get your free quote at AAA.com/insurance today.
Southland weather contains 5 sunny tomorrow, highs low 80s to around 90. This will forecasted by the outer Southern California. We have a crash on the 210 in Pasadena. It's along the westbound side, highway patrol tells us that it's coming right up on Sierra Madre. The turning side's out of lane, but watch out because the drive is very slow moving. Getting out of Monrovia, backing up all the way from Huntington Drive, eastbound away from Mountain. You remain on the braking stretches all the way to Citrus. Michael Bryanton, Corona, KFI in the sky, sponsored by Injury Attorney, Superwoman, SuperLawyer.com.
Big couple of problems here because the 91 eastbound just past the 15 was installed, starting out of the left lane of the main line, and up ahead of that, we had a big wreck. It did go to the right shoulder at McKinley. So the bottom line is, it's now backed up almost into Santa Ana Canyon. So for all intents and purposes, it's going to be backed up pretty much to where Canyon truck scale. Just a teeny little good gap there around the 70. Now it looks like the 57 northbound is about Diamond Bar Boulevard. They're talking about a vehicle fire there. That's already very heavy. Back to the Brea Pass. Looks like Addington going on that E60 out of Roland. Towards the property of South Bay. Looks like the 4 bars northbound on South Crenshaw Boulevard. They've got a couple of lanes blocked there, and that's unusual for 110. Addington, the normal stuff on the southbound side, away from the 105. Into this accident, visit Superwoman, SuperLawyer.com. Mike O'Brien, KFI in the sky.
KFI in the sky, gets you there faster. I'm Asa Martino. This report is sponsored by Southern California Edison. Southern California Edison has a use rate that you lower your electricity costs during hours when renewable energy is more abundant. Learn more at SCE.com/time-of-use-rate. They love the new solar max panels.
Duh. I'm saving money and I'm keeping cool throughout the summer and into October because Solamax does everything under one roof right here in SoCal. I get the best service.
Solamax is an exciting new offer. A Tesla 420 panels and Powerwalls for $79.96
And zero down. All you gotta do, dial pound 250 from your cell phone, say the keyword Solamax, pound 250 SolarMax, or go to solarmaxtech.com. Once they are available on food products, you have to be in the procedure for. By now, you have the need. Boosters for Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines are available. They help keep your immunity strong and help keep you and others protected against COVID-19 and its variants. Visit myturn.ca.gov to find out if you're eligible and to find a booster near you. Let's keep each other safer and healthier this winter. Get your booster. And don't forget to get your flu shot, too. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
San Manuel Casino is changing its name and changing the game. San Manuel Casino is now Yamaba Resort and Casino at San Manuel, with 2 new casino floors, now with over 6,500 slots, the most in the West. A new high-limit room for 5 elevated gaming experiences, new luxury retail shops, restaurants and bars, and even more thrills to come. Experience a level of thrill that California has never seen before. San Manuel Casino is now Yamaba Resort and Casino at San Manuel. Details Yamaba.com. 21 free gamble responsibly. The California RV Show is at KFI.com. Travel partnership real estate for motorhome. All new models with show-stopping pricing. Rest on deal. The California RV Show at KFI.com with a 405 to 22 Westminster.
Discover matches all the cash you earn on your credit card at the end of your first year. It's amazing because Discover is accepted at 99% of places in the U.S. that take credit cards. Learn more at discover.com/yes. 2021 Nielsen report limitations apply.
This is Liz.
Oh, come on.
She stepped up to care for her mom. And she had questions. Lots of questions. Liz, Ruth Carewell. It's your shop for caregiving and medical supplies. Get brands like the Penny, Ensure, and Trim at prices you'll love. From 24/7 care specialists, to take your questions. Super fast shipping. Caregiving isn't easy, but you don't have to do it alone. Visit carewell.com/radio for $10 off. That's carewell.com/radio. Terms apply. Attention, savvy investors. Looking for predictable monthly cash flow? How about double-digit targeted returns? Want to reduce uncertainty while hedging inflation and stock market risk? If you want the safety and security of a real estate investment, but without the hassles of being a landlord, you've probably heard of NRIA. NRIA is an industry-leading real estate development firm in its 15th year, developing strategically located, lower-risk, high-end neighborhoods based on supply-demand imbalance. They're a great fit for safety-oriented investors who want cash flow and diversification into carefully chosen real estate. Learn more about the NRIA Real Estate Development Fund at nria.net or call
800-1414. That's 800-1414. An offer of securities is only made by the NRIA private placement number and past performance does not guarantee future results. Learn more at NRIA.net.
There was another lawyer who did a legal advice show on another radio station. Was ripping me on a regular basis.
You know, Handel's never even been in court before.
I got so incensed I had to go public. I said that is not true. I actually have been in court 5 times, always as a defendant.
Bill Handel, mornings from 6 to 10.
I do know what the inside of a courthouse looks like.
On KFI.
Oh, yeah, right. Forgot about this.
KFI has your chance to win $1,000.
Text the nationwide keyword
Bill, B-I-L-L-S.
200-200.
You'll get a confirmation text and info.
Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest.
That's Bill, that's 200-200.
Bill, 200-200. Phone me in. And remember, you don't recognize. Pick it up anyway. It's money. And listen, the next chance to win happens every hour between 5:20 and 7:20. And the next chance is
Come up after news at 3:30. $5 billion for the ports and loans. What does it mean? Nobody seems to know. It's coming from Pete Buttigieg and Gavin Newsom. Keep tracking them. That's what it is. We'll get into that after 3:30. We're talking about Facebook. You know, Facebook did change its name before. Did you know that? It was called The Facebook. It's called The Facebook in 2005. It became Facebook. So they have, they refer to as the family of apps. Which is the Facebook Instagram and WhatsApp called Facebook Reality Lab. They're the ones that are going to put out the augmented and virtual reality, including these Oculus headsets. And we were talking before, I guess you guys were talking about, you know, ending up in a virtual orgy. Oh, possibly. I think Deborah was talking about that.
No, it wasn't me.
No, I think it was you and Alex Stone when you were talking. Oh, right, yes. Something came up. In reality, though, you'd still be home with your pants down, just with glasses or a headset on.
Right. Yeah. Did you ever put on a virtual reality headset?
Can't remember. Don't think so.
I did once. I think it was at Universal. And it was a ride or an amusement.
Sitting at a
But he says punishment away from some older voice.
And
oh, you know, I went for that.
yeah, you were going down the virtual roller coaster. And you were in a cartoon world, is what I remember. Unless I...
Well, he always says punishment away from some older voice.
And the seat was moving at the same time so you could feel it. But that would mean every person, every room in the world would have to be wired with a camera in some way.
Frozen.
That, who knows?